Just stay away. Just stay away, please, I whispered as I pointed my light up towards the roof of the cave and the source of the air. A fissure had split the roof, leaving a thin gap in the center, like a toothy smile. And in the center of that smile, tiny points of light showing a starry sky above me. I could see the fissure widen and narrow for the length of my flashlight beam, but I was too deep to clearly see the wall of the shaft all the way to the top. I could see clearly enough to see the opening to that crack in the sky, and it seemed close enough. I dropped my pack, coiled my feet under me, and jumped. Yippee! I cut the edge. I pulled myself up to chest level. I could reach the edge. I could climb out. I was going home. But not now, though. I would wait. I would wait until the sun rose, so my ascent would be lit, and I didn't need a flashlight. I sat down upon the stone, acutely aware of the presence of the large canine, and resolving to remain awake until my opportunity to ascend came. But as soon as I was off my feet, my head started to nod and sway, and in spite of starting awake several times, eventually my consciousness faded, and I slept. A deep, musky smell woke me. My eyes popped open, and I had to stifle a scream. A truly monstrous black wolf sat not 10 feet away from me on the other side of the island, staring at me with those giant eyes. On top of the island, it was dimly lit with the orange glow of a rising sun that poured down the shaft like thick honey. The beast's eyes held no anger anymore, just a strange calm washed over me looking into them. He seemed resigned. Honestly, he seemed lonely. The cold indifference of the world down here, a world not made for normal life, made instincts forged on the anvil of thousands of years seem obsolete. Friend or enemy, some company was better than emptiness, although I was only imagining how it felt. But if it did feel that, then he and I were of one mind. I felt in my pack and found the soggy remains of the cookies I had started with. I set them down in front of me, pulled on my pack, and leaped. Catching the edge, I pulled myself up and began to scale the rocky slit in the stone. After a few minutes, I looked down to see blackness, except for 2 glowing orbs staring up at me. They kept their gaze fixed on me as I ascended. After many minutes of climbing, I broke the surface to a blessed daylight. I was in the forest somewhere, but from over my shoulder I could hear road noise. I was safe. I would find the road. But I would return soon, with the police or animal control, or by myself if necessary. I wouldn't abandon that lonely nightmare with the eyes in the dark that led me home.